So students, let's look at question number 98. The wage rate of a worker in a country is 300 per day. Which of these persons would you consider unemployed? Now, I have three set of people who are representing three different kinds of unemployed people, but the question asks, which of these persons would you consider unemployed? Look at statement 1. Ramu is willing to work at 300 per day but cannot find work. So, since Ramu is willing to work at the same amount but is still not able to find work, it means he is clearly unemployed. On the other hand, Suresh is willing to work only at 400 or more and cannot find work, which means Suresh has willfully set a limit that he would not work below 400. So, by his willful choice, he remains to stay out of work. Therefore, we cannot call him unemployed. Shanti stays at home because she has young children to look after. Again, a willful choice which shows me that Shanti has chosen not to work. Therefore, of the three categories, I can clearly say that Ramu will be considered as the unemployed category. From the given four options, option number 1 states Ramu as the correct answer. So, the answer to the question is option number 1. Let's move further to the next question. So, students, moving on to question number 99. Which of the following can be used as a collateral in Indian banks to borrow money? Now, we all know by the term collateral, what we mean is something that can be placed as a security in order to borrow money from banks. So, looking at the four options, it's a pretty straightforward question, and I can easily say that only one's own house or own property can be put forward as a collateral to borrow money from banks. Thus, the correct answer to this question is option number 3. Let's move further to the next question. So, students, let's look at question number 100. The total agricultural land in a village is 1200 hectares. Now, this land is distributed among 320 families who form 4 groups in the following pattern. Now, we have a pattern of 4 groups A, B, C and D, which are divided in terms of number of families. Group A constitutes 100, Group B constitutes 180, Group C constitutes 30 and Group D constitutes 10. What we have to analyze is if the total amount of land operated and owned by each family is same, the question asks identify the group of small farmers, which means based on the number of families who would be judged as small farmers since the land is distributed equally. Now, it's pretty much easy to identify that group B is the largest group, which means the excessive usage of land will be done by group B since they have more families to feed. Thus, the amount of land will be distributed in more number as compared to group A, C or D. Group C and Group D are anyway constituting the least number, so which means they would not come under small farmers. Thus, the most appropriate answer to the question becomes option B, where option B has 180 families to feed, thus can be called as a group of small farmers. Therefore, my correct answer is answer number 2. So, I hope these solutions were helpful and will help you analyze your paper better. We wish you all the best for your exam. Thank you so much.